Hello. Today is Wednesday, the 27th of December. It's weigh-in day today. It's going to be this evening, and it's tough because I am 1 pound. I weighed 10 stone 8 last week, and I only need 1 pound loss to get to my target. So I weigh myself every day to try and remind myself I haven't put on 300 pounds overnight. It helps me keep on an even keel. But sometimes it does backfire in the fact that we're sort of weighing 10 stone 6 thereabouts each day, and then one day, it was the morning Christmas Day I think it was, I weighed 10 stone 4.8, and there was a bit of me, I knew it wasn't going to stay there, because obviously that sort of loss overnight is not real. So I knew it wasn't going to stay there. I knew it was going to come back up. But still a bit of my brain went, oh, if I can stay there, then I can get my 7 pounds, get my 10 stone 7. So yesterday, not too bad actually. I was a bit concerned it was going to go terribly wrong on Boxing Day, because I was not in control of the food. It was going to be a long day, but I kept eating foods that were make sure they're okay. Yeah, they're fine. Just keeping an eye on the naughty babies. So I did pretty well. I chose well over. I had some breakfast before I went to make sure I was okay. So I had 4.5 sins peanut butter, 1 healthy extra B with my bread. I took an apple with me just in case. We had a main meal. It was, and I filled up on as much sort of the vegetables as I could. I had a few roast potatoes and parsnips and celeriac, and I know they will have been done in some oil. But I did not count the sins for them because I didn't know how many sins they were. And then I had a few nuts. I don't think I had any sweet foods there at all. I don't think there was any, but I did have caffeinated coffee there, and I had milk in there instead of almond milk, which I forgot to bring my almond milk. But I sort of had a very small amount of milk because I don't really like a lot of milk, just a little tiny bit. But the first coffee that I had was quite milky because I didn't make it. But I sort of made sure I kind of took a little bit more control over the coffees made, so that the milk was a little less the next few bits. When I returned home, I knew that was going to be a tricky point, because we'd returned home with some different cheeses and some crackers. I didn't have any of the crackers, but I did have some brie, and I had my brie with a big old leftover pile of chilli and spaghetti bolognese and all that kind of stuff. So it was a big old meal of it, and I put some brie in with it. I didn't count the brie. I didn't measure the brie. So I think there probably might have been over my healthy extra A, because I don't think you can have a tremendous amount of brie for healthy extra A. But I've sort of put it in that slot. Obviously the milk can go in the healthy extra A as well. And there were 2 healthy extra A's I could take yesterday. There was what else was there? Let's have a think about what else I would have had. I think it was the evening. There was a chocolate that I had, like a one chocolate. Hello. I'm just going to pause. They're just trying to feed themselves. I have given them breakfast, I promise. But they're after some cheese and crackers. And my daughter's very competent with a knife, and she's very enthusiastic. But I just thought I'd ask her just to pause for a little bit, so I can get down there and help her. But I need to do this because I know that I'm about to face a day where. So I weighed myself this morning. I was 10 stone 6 0.8, and obviously I was up from yesterday, well, up from Christmas Day. I don't know, what it might have been Boxing Day morning actually. Maybe that was when I was a 4.8 or something. But basically, I'm faced with a day where I'm like, oh, £2 gain from yesterday, but it's not the case. I know it's not the case. I know it was just a blip up and down. So I'm faced with the fact that my brain says, don't eat today, just have water, don't eat any food, or if you are going to eat food, just eat speed food. And I'm faced with a brain that wants to do that. Now a brain that wants to do that will end up with gorging on stuff. Yes, I won't be a moment. So I'm faced with a brain that says, don't eat today, just have water. The extra weight will probably just be sort of unnecessary weight or something like that, and it will come off later tonight, so you get your 10 stone 7. I'm faced with a brain that says, if you don't eat today, then you can eat tomorrow, and there will be lots of leftover food that you can eat. You can have the crackers and the cheese, and you can have all of this other stuff. And the reason why I don't want to eat that is because it won't make me feel very good. I want to eat things that make me feel energyful and kind of. I don't want to eat stuff that's going to make me feel groggy, because then I can't live my life. I'll be stuck. And I want to have a brain that's got kind of lightness to it. I want a brain that's not all clouded with all cravings, and I don't want to eat those things. That's not something I want to eat. I've made a choice earlier in the last couple of months. I don't want to eat those things because of the way it interacts with my body. So I'm going to have to push against myself to go downstairs and have my toast and peanut butter and some banana, and then that will be my sins for the day. I'm comfortable with that. 4.5 sins. So that's a compromise I make with myself, that I need to have some sins today, because that's how you work the plan. Yesterday would have been a flexi sin. I didn't choose it in terms of an upper limit, but I knew I was going to have a few extras. I didn't know what I was going to have, but I made a choice to make sure I stayed on plan where I could. But I know that I'm not going to save myself. I'm not going to give myself any help I'm not going to help myself any by not eating today. So, and especially because I've got a full day looking after the kids, and I'm going to have to be functional right until the very end, and likely have to be up till about 12 in order to get everything ready for the next day, because they're off to the grandma's the next day, and I'll want lunch at work on the Thursday. So there's a lot to do today, so I'm not going to help myself at all by not eating, because I'm going to be weak, and I need to eat, and I need to eat carefully and sensibly. So that's giving myself a good talking to. I'm going to, today I would like to do where I have a piece of toast. I'm going to have a decaffeinated coffee with almond milk. I've had one of those already this morning. Hello. Okay, so I'm going to have my toast. I'm going to have my peanut butter. I'm going to have my banana. And then I'm going to make a proper sort of sensible free food plus speed food lunch, and then that'll be a nice lunch. And then I'm going to have a snack in the afternoon of some nuts, and then I'm going to have another evening meal of free food and speed food. I just have to be calm and centered around it, otherwise I'll get myself in a pickle. Well done. You're going to carry on in your rooms?
Mum,
yep.
Did we have to...
Okay, so yeah, that's kind of what I'm faced with today. I want to hit my target tonight. Of course I do. That I want to lose a pound, but I'm fully aware that I don't know if I've had many days off plan this week. I think I struggled at the beginning of the week, but I don't know. I haven't got an awareness of. But I'm aware that I might maintain, I might put on, I might lose, but I don't know if I will. So I need to just get it out of my head and just think I'm going to eat today on plan. With around 5 sins. It's got no battery left in it, has it?
Oh.
I just put some fresh batteries in. Might be some batteries downstairs. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. To, go and do my breakfast part. And it frustrates me because it would be really useful if I could just weigh in the mornings from now on, so that I could just don't have to eat before I weigh in. But I know this is a sticking point for me, and it's better for me to deal with this rather than just to ignore it and take the problem away. Yes.
Larry said because I've never had that means I can't eat have it.
We just need some batteries for it is all.
Yeah, but and then when he puts the batteries in, he will keep it.
Is Kaya's present? Yes. Okay, time's up. All right then, I'll let you take a video when I've eaten something. Yeah, when I eat. Okay, I have one piece of toast, which is out of a 800-gram loaf, so it is 1 healthy extra for the whole thing. I have 15 grams of peanut butter with a 4.5 sins and a banana on top, and I've taken a bite already because it's quite tricky to make a piece of toast and not take a bite straight away. I think I'm very hungry. I have decaffeinated coffee with almond milk, and I'm going to sit and eat this. I'm going to get on ready for our day, and I will have a little think about what I'm going to make for lunch way ahead of plan so I don't get caught out, and we will have lunch at a sensible time, which will be around 12 o'clock. Okay, so I've got onions and courgette. We've got 3 onions and about half a courgette. I have got in here I've got in here some fry light, some paprika, some oregano, some garlic granules, and I'm just got in here some pasta. This is like 4 handfuls of pasta, 1 handful each for the babies, 2 handfuls for me. My finger out the way. I'm just going to have some pasta and some onion and courgette. I found a mango in the fruit bowl, so I think we're going to cut that up and have it before our lunch. And hopefully that will be enough. It will fill me up. I'm thinking maybe I might look in the freezer if there's anything else to go with that, any other veg. But I think that might be that. I found some frozen mushrooms to add to that. So that's basically a speed veg, and then that'll just add to some pasta. And I think that'll be a good lunch. It's quite simple. Kiddies will have theirs with a bit of leftover pasta sauce in the fridge, and I'll have mine with and they'll have cheese with theirs, and I'll have that and that, and it'll be quite simple, not too complicated on a day at home with the kiddies. You don't want complications or anything too unnecessarily tough to do. Okay, I'll do a video when it's all played up. Hiya, so my partner just rang just before I was about to eat dinner, and just said that he was going to go out this evening. He'd forgotten that I was going to Slimming World, but I said that I'm okay not going to group because of course I totally forgot the fact that they're not going to have a group today, because it's just weigh in and go, because it's a full day of it's like sort of a day of she's opening up the thing all day, and everyone just goes in and weighs and and have a little chat if they need to have a chat. But basically, so what I was the point of that was that I realised I could just go and weigh in there and then. I'll just take the kids. So I fed the kids quickly their pasta, so they were, so they've had their lunch, and I've just come back now. Have you got okay on there with that? Good girl, go and press.
My life one.
No. Just pause. yeah, so basically I'm now just heating up my pasta and onions and courgette and such. And then, so I've just been now, and I lost half a pound, so I'm now 10 stone 7.5. Find my book. No, it is 7.5, yeah. Oh, there's my card as well, I'm just going to put that back in. So there's my, if I get that angle right. So that's 10 stone 7.5, 7.5 pounds. So that is half a pound off. And obviously just the tiniest half pound for next week. So it should be pretty good now. Should be safe and sound and on the home run. And also what was really nice is that a free gift they give you is like a little book, and it's Get Set for Success, and it's like a little book, 4 weeks that will change your life, and it's in it, it's like got oh, I'll tell you what, I'll just swip that, I'll just stop this and then swip it round so you can see the thing. I'll sort of try and do it from this angle so you can sort of see. So it's got all sorts of different like hints and tips and different ways of doing things, helping you out. It's kind of based similar on the same, kind of a rehash of books already gone past, but I think obviously it's the same thing. So it's talking about old patterns to new food optimizing ways, and it asking you things, questions, but it's also got a little planner in here. So you've got a weight loss journey planner for 4 weeks. So that's really nice. You can sort of fill out what you've had, what you're having. So it's just having what you're going to have your meal planner. It hasn't got what you're eating each day, although I might put it in anyway. Rather than the planner, I might put in what I've eaten on the days. And that's 5 things that make this a great food optimizing week. So it's got basically 5 weeks of it. No, 4 weeks, sorry. And all sorts of different types of ideas and inspiration. So I'm going to eat my pasta that I've made. That's nicely cooking now. And then that's going to be nice and warm. I'll put some mushrooms in there, which I probably videoed already. It's going to be delicious. I'm going to have a big old plate of that. I'm going to sit and look through my new booklet. So I'm really happy that I managed to keep everything together today so far. I still don't need any more sins. I'm okay now on free food for the rest of the day. I've had 1 healthy extra B. I've had my 4.5 sins. I might have a healthy extra B later for nuts, but I'm still happy with my free food. And then hopefully all going to plan, carry on till next Wednesday, when I will lose that other half pound and be at 10 stone 7. So I appreciate that. Whew. Okay, I'm going to have something to eat. See you in a bit. Right, that's my plate of food. I don't know whether I'm going to get through all that, but it's going to be nice. It smells so mushroomy. It's really yummy. I'm really looking forward to that. It was a really good dinner. Really yummy. I ate the whole thing. It was very satisfying. I don't feel too full, if you know what I mean. I feel just nicely satiated. Now I'm going to have an orange and I'm going to have a hot drink. I'm battling now with feelings of thinking, well, I've weighed in now, so I can eat whatever I like now. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to have this orange, and I'm going to put the kiddies are watching a DVD now. I shouldn't really let them watch it until about 3 o'clock, but I just eating my dinner. I just want to sit down and eat my dinner, so I just said you can watch the DVD. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my headphones on. I'm going to put some telly on for myself after I've had my orange and my hot drink, and I'm going to get every single bit of food that's causing me problems. I'm going to put it all into one part of the house, so it's not all around the place. I'm going to put it all in there together. there's not very much here and there, but there's wrappers and things and stuff like that, and it makes me think. So I'm just going to have a little blitz out while my brain is distracted, and just try and prep myself so I've got a bit more of a safe environment to be in. But at the moment, I found an orange in the fruit bowl underneath some apples, so I'm going to have an orange, and I'm going to have my hot drink. See you in a bit. Okay, so I have just done a bit of washing up. I'm feeling the pressure of needing to get everything done ready for tomorrow. So I'm just going to take it slow and steady. Work my way through. Just got to make evening meal and so just get the kids' meals done, washing done, ready for tomorrow, go back to work, etc. So yes, I'm going to have now afternoon snack of some nuts. It's about 3:45ish. No, that's not right at all. I think it's something like 4:30 or something. Yeah, 4:30. So I've got here my little list up here. 1 walnut, 3 pecans, 3 cashew nuts, 2 almonds, 2 hazelnuts, and 2 pistachios, which makes up 1 healthy extra B. So yeah, I'm going to eat that. That gives me 2 healthy extra Bs today, 4.5 sins, and healthy extra A with my almond milk. Alright, I'm going to have a satsuma. Hiya, so the kids are in the bath. They've just had one of them's come out, the other one's just having a quick wash and play. Just nipped downstairs. I just I've had sort of like a power nap. Like I haven't really like totally sleep, but just shut my eyes for a bit. Just sort of that's helped a little bit. I'd made this pasta with veg. So I just come and have a quick snack. I've been snacking on a bit of cucumber. I made the kids pancakes for tea. I think I ate a quarter of a pancake. Like little tiny ones, you know. I made them really tiny ones. I don't make them giant ones, so it's only a quarter of a little one. It's probably about a sin or so. But I've been struggling today, that's all. Just a big old struggle. I just spied there was some jar of... I've got some pickled onions here, so basically the plan of action is that with this pasta, it's just like calling out for mayonnaise or something like that with it, but obviously I don't really want to do the mayonnaise thing. So I'm going to do gherkins and tomatoes and slice that up. But I'm going to do that later. I'm going to get down. But I'm just having a quick snack of it now. Of course I'm pretty hungry, but I want to eat something proper when I get down, so I'm just topping up a little bit. But I might have a pickled onion. To snack on as well, just for the power up. I'll just use some tongs. Get the onion out. I'm just going to go and get the kiddies their toothbrushes and then get them to bed, read a story, and then I should be done. Alright. Okay, so I have got pasta and veg with tomatoes and gherkins and pickled onions all chopped up. I'm going to make myself a hot decaffeinated coffee with almond milk. And I think I'm there. I'm just going to stick to free food, free snacks right now. I think I've done, I haven't gone over my sins or anything, but I just feel like that's probably enough for now. I think I don't know how many I've had. I think I had just coming up to, I think it was about 6.5 with a bit of pancake. So I think that's plenty for today. I don't think I need any more. So I'm just going to sit and relax and eat my dinner. See you in a bit. I'm just going to have a little sprinkle of this savoury vegan Ingavita yeast flakes just a little sprinkle over the top. 5 grams is 1 sin, so you get loads for 5 grams, so a little sprinkle should probably be about half a sin or so. Hiya, so it's 11:30 now. I've waited up for the washing loads, so they've been done. I'm just having an apple now. It's a bit of a mouldy apple, like the skin's wrinkly, but I've just peeled off the outside. I just eaten that and then go to bed.